Okay, now that we're back in the castle, we need to keep exploring. Because we've searched most of it. There's only a couple more rooms that we haven't looked in. Maybe they'll have the key, so that we can actually access Quint. Definitely wasn't in that bag, was it? And I just ignored it. Oh no, apparently I did ignore that bag. Maybe it'll be in this mysterious urn. Nope, there's more gold. I'm very almost dead from these traps. I should probably drink a better potion. Cure critical wounds. That'll do. Because it's like dark or negative energy or whatever it was, it went straight through my thing. Protection from elements. The morgues are actually quite tough. Apparently I didn't actually catch most of the undead in there. Firing 3 flame arrows now. I did manage to destroy every bit of storage. The ale is practically worthless. Wow. Just like in this one storage room, that's like the entire prison in the first chapter worth in gold. Except for, you know, the valuable stuff you get at the end. And more urns. Okay, this time I'll probably do an acid fog, so at least I have something consistent. I've got my acid sword as well. Hopefully he'll have negative attack bonus checks whenever you're close enough and trying to use a ranged weapon.
Feel that.
Now these just contain scrolls. I have no idea how Era just died, but now I'm going to have to rest twice in order to get her back. Oh, that would be why. Fireball. I think I'm fireballing the door, yeah. But everything should die in its own time anyway. Oh, I got a level up. It's very nice. Oh, come on now.
Death comes for us all.
You'll follow me.
Hopefully they'll stop aggroing all of the undead in this place.
As death itself.
And with any luck, the battle music will end. Sorry, I have to reload, but you know, it's not really something that you should really have to deal with. Okay, so let's do the level up. Another point into wizard, of course. Concentration, law, and spellcraft. And another point into persuade. Yeah, we can do that. And discipline. And we get a new feat. I think we get, yeah, we get 2 now. For some reason. What do we want? Actually, knockdown. Now I don't actually know whether this is something that we actually have to activate, like an activate ability, like click it and then hope to try and knock them down, or if it's passive. But we do so much melee, we may as well have it. I suppose we should probably get improved parry. Will saving throws. Dexterity instead of strength. I don't think my dexterity is particularly high. I didn't really care about it. I suppose I'll put reflex saving throws and... Oh, I can only have 2 particular types of feats. So what do they recommend? Power spell and extend spell. Now they're ones that occupy higher slots than normal, and what's the point in that when you've got better spells in the higher slots? So it's like a nice concept, but it's not really very good. Quicken spell. Silent spell. Suppose I can go into skill focus and focus on where is it? Oh, I was looking for persuasion, but apparently it's not here. Yeah, then I won't do that. I'll put a spell focus in evocation and spell focus in conjuration, because they're like passive things. And yes, I think we had 8th level spells before, didn't we? I think so. Or are we just getting it? Well, I've reached level 15 and it's not level 16. A random greater elemental to be your servant. Hang on, sorry, I just have to cancel. 6th level, 7th level. Am I getting up to 8th level spells? That seems a bit weird. I'm going from 14 to 15. Oh no, it is. It's every odd number we get a new spell level. Okay. So we already have Mind Blank, Mass Blindness, and Horrid Wilting. So now I can just power through this. Just choose all the same stuff as before. Evocation and Conjuration. Yes, so we want to get this next level of summoned creature. We've already got Premonition. No, we've got Mind Blank, Horrid Wilting, and Mass Blindness, Deafness. And we've got Create Undead, which is quite unusual. I always get confused about this because I can only actually cast it at a certain level, but I suppose you could use it from the scroll. Maybe Incendiary Crowd. Cloud of smoke and embers that causes damage. A Mass Charm. Greater Plane of Binding. I could get a Vrock. I suppose I'll have a look at all of these different summoned creatures that we can get and then choose the best one. And error. And I got 5 hit points. That's nice. Grimnor's leveling up. Right, so now I'm just going to pause it, rearrange my spellbook, and come back. Okay, I've now rested, so let's check out these creatures. First, we'll look at this summon creature 8, which is going to be Greater Elemental of its various types. And that's basically going to be the same as what we've been seeing. It's just higher level. I'm not sure if they were Greater Elementals before, but I don't seem to have gotten the Earth ones. Let's unsummon him. And Plane of Binding. So since we're evil, this should be a Vrock. Which is a considerably evil thing. But that does seem pretty cool since we are evil. So I'm going to be getting rid of Summon Creature 8 and put in Horrid Wilting. Because Horrid Wilting is a very good spell in the other games. So let's stick with that, and now I may as well just cast up my spell protections. At least we don't have to do protection from evil to be safe from the Vrock. But of course I will change back if he starts to get in my way, like the same way that that dire bear did. I've still got decreased constitution. Yeah, my strength is actually, with the strength boost, it's actually greater than my dexterity, so that would be harmful to have that reversed strength dexterity thing for melee hits. Makes somewhat creepy noises. An alchemical lab, which we have not explored. So I believe I will just fireball. Yeah, changed up my spell book, so now I've got more fireballs, more cones of cold. And I believe that's pretty much the only change. We'll only see more major changes in like gaining more spells when we gain intelligence, such as when we use Ring of Clearfall, and they use some kind of Ring of Fire ability. Lots of empty bottles. First, a letter. Suppose I'll take the empty bottles. Letter to Quint Jarek. Dear brother Quint, here are some alchemical instructions you requested on your last pilgrimage to the temple. Hopefully they will be of use to you as you continue to bring the people of Jarwood to the Morning Lord's grace. Brother Brightmane. Notes on the crafting of divine potions. The crafting of the more typical divine potions is generally very simple, requiring only a healer's kit, an empty and well-cleansed bottle into which you shall decant the potion, and the casting of the desired spell. Be careful, however, as not all spells result in a potion, and a wrongful casting can prove quite painful. It is best to start on potions with which you are already familiar. Oh, I see. So if we were a cleric, we could create potions by using this place, by using whatever pedestal thing used to be there. But we kind of destroyed it. So I imagine if you cast like light heal on it, or whatever it is, then you would get a light heal potion. Is she unlocking it? I can't actually. There we go. Can't see her, and name doesn't always turn up when I click, tab. Ah, there is one door. One door in this place that we haven't checked, and that's going to contain either the lever or the key that we need, I'm sure. Chain lightning. Yeah, it even knocked down the door, so we don't have to. This chest will probably contain the key. Haha. Yes. Well, there was no other choice, because there's no other rooms that it could be in. Doors that you cannot unlock, no matter how good you are at picking locks. And error's pretty good. Send error over there. And is there anything else in this room? No, doesn't seem. Oh no, there is. Tiny little bag with a potion in it. Okay, now that we've looted this entire place, we can go and talk to Quint. Just head up this way. Somewhat sounds like a sort of a squelching horse. Like sort of clip-clop noises, but it's a bit more squishy. Ugh. Anyway. Ooh, loot. Let's get that before talking to him. I was expecting, you know, epic loot for having finished the dungeon. If this is even classed as a dungeon. There's nothing else around, so there's got to be something good in this chest. Or the Guardian Spirit will give us something nice. I suppose we will talk to Quint in the last part.